Hi, this is Emma, and the question I'm going to answer today is how much of my Facebook account can my patients see if they find me on Facebook? Now, to begin with, I'm sure that most of you have the policy that if you receive a friend request from a patient on Facebook, that you don't accept it. And that's probably a good idea for everyone involved. The physicians and patients are not friends on Facebook. But I'm sure most of you end up at some point receiving friend requests from patients and are wondering if they initiate a friend request, does that mean that they can then see my pictures? Can they see more of my personal information? As opposed to if they hadn't sent me a friend request in the first place. And it really all comes down to the way that you have your Facebook page set up. First of all, on Facebook, when you're friends with somebody, that means that it's a relationship that's been accepted by both sides. So a patient can invite you to be their friend, but until you accept it, that friend relationship has not been formed at all. So when you receive a friend request, you have a couple of choices. You can click confirm, and that seals the deal with you being friends with that person. You can click ignore, and if you click ignore, the friend request will leave your list of pending requests, but that person will not get a notification that you've chosen to click ignore. So don't worry that it's going to send them a note that says this physician has ignored your friend request. That won't happen. They just won't hear from you at all. Or you can just leave the friend request in your list of pending requests and not do anything about it. And again, Facebook is not going to notify the person that you specifically have not accepted their friend request. They just won't hear from you. Now, in terms of what the patient can see in terms of your pictures, your family, your friends, it really depends on what privacy settings you've chosen to have in place. And my recommendation would be if you're going to be on Facebook, which a lot of physicians are at this point, choose the most conservative options. So there's so many privacy settings in Facebook, you may not even know what your privacy settings are set to or what the defaults are, and sometimes those do change. So what I'd say is log into Facebook and go into the upper right corner and click on account. Under account, you'll see privacy settings, and there are a bunch of things in there that you should look at. But the thing I would really focus on is the part called sharing on Facebook. And there's a view and a customized link in there, and you will see a bunch of different settings. And the most conservative option on Facebook usually is to share things with friends only. Friends only is almost always a choice on Facebook, which means that if you share or you have your religious views or your family or photos or status updates, and you set those all to share with your friends only, the only people that you have actively approved as your friends will ever see that information. So even if a patient initiates a friend request or finds you on Facebook, until you've approved them, everything you have set to friends only will not be viewable by them. So I would recommend you log in, check out your privacy settings, and just make sure that you're comfortable with what people or patients who find you on Facebook can see. Thanks for the questions, and I'll talk to you soon.